Right now I'm in train sim world on the West Somerset Road. I'm operating with British Rail Class 09. We're performing a passenger service. We're supposed to stop at Wilton. So yeah, we can do that. And when we stop there, we're going to take control of a 4,000. Then after that, we're going to use the 4,000 to eventually get to Lincoln Station, where we'll take control of the Jubilee. Alright, so we're going to arrive at Wilton. We're going to arrive at Wilton. We should put these at first application. Make sure we actually maintain the speed limit. And don't start overspeeding. As you can see, nice attention to detail in this class. And then, not to mention the cab detail too. And the horn. Yep. Got the driver's brake, the reversing, throttle, and mental persuasion. No, that's the walkie-talkie thing that you can use to signal. So we're gonna keep a reasonable speed. 21 is good. We're supposed to aim to. Our speed is supposed to aim to be below 30 miles per hour when entering the station. But we're gonna try to go below 30 miles per hour, obviously. These actually coaches. So we're 2,000 feet away from the station, which means we're pretty close. 18 miles per hour. We're going at a reasonable speed. We're supposed to aim to be below 30 miles per hour, obviously. And the speed limit over there is 15 miles per hour. Our speed is dropping a little bit. We should just up a little bit. We just want to maintain that nice 15 mile per hour speed limit. And then we'll be cycling. Just want to maintain that nice 15 mile per hour speed limit as we pull to the station. As you can see, there's a 4,000 waiting to have control taken. And we are going to stop. Oh, wait. Nope, we just passed the stopping point. Alright. Now, a quick moment for me. I'm just gonna do it just a little quick. Alright, guys, I'm done with my stuff I have to do. So now we're gonna get taking control of the servers. Gotta first that's either way, so it should be good. gonna have to make it open it up just a little bit. Yep, moving. Yeah, that's in there. Side $4. And there's obviously people in the coach. There's a no smoking sign. You obviously need that. And I did not miss this 12 place more. The little I had no idea that was here. Yeah, once again, here against the detail on those four foul. Number 44429. The British Railway logo. And overhead live wires. Apparently. Sure this is a steam engine? Is this it's a hybrid or something? It's a hybrid of some sort? Danger overhead live. What is this, some sort of hybrid? I don't understand. If there was a hybrid, then wouldn't you have like the pantographs that electric trains use? There's overhead live wire. Shouldn't you have those antograph thingies that electric trains use to you know, move around? Now, I feel like it's much easier to obtain the speed limit or to maintain steam engines. It just feels like that. I don't know. It just feels that way for some odd reason. Yeah. So if we're doing an analysis for that, as you can see, it's pretty medium sized. Yeah, it's pretty medium sized. It's just true. But when it comes to tender locomotives, it obviously has the signature Fowler tender, which you probably recognize from Thomas and Friends, because if you don't remember, literally every single tender engine in the show has, well, a Fowler tender. I honestly don't know why. It's just an ongoing trend with those characters, you know. Anyway, Ed, Henry, Court, James, they all have it. Got a few of these tender engines like Donald Douglas. It's probably Spencer. I have to recheck that. Don't have the Fowler tender. But basically, all the tender engines from the original main cast have, you know, the Fowler tender. Or I say original main cast. Talk about, you know, like, since Edward and Henry were written off as, you know, as main characters. Edward being written off. Literally at the end of season 21. And Henry got written off like at the beginning of season 22. Right. So we're going into Donovan, or whatever. And now we are in the station. We are opening the doors. The people should get off, but whatever. And we'll just set our next path to watch it. Which, again, is not really far away. Just 4,000 feet away, so not that far away. Ooh, and that sound, the sound that those trains make with, yeah, never gets old, does it? Overhead, look. Are these supposed to be pantographs? Well, I don't understand. Let's see, we have everything over here, like LMS built 1927, dirty. And this looks like a pretty cool shot. And obviously we got the whistle. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep the whistle. And as you can see, the controls on the 4FL are a bit different from, well, compared to, you know, like 8F and the Jubilee class. I'll show you how the Jubilee class looks, like Jubilee class cab looks. Which the station that it's at, if I remember correctly, the station is, yeah, Blue Anchor Station. So when we reach Blue Anchor Station and switch to Jubilee, I'll show you the cab Jubilee. And the next station after Watch It should be, the next station will be Washford. We get like, yeah. We can get like the head out camera view where it seems like it looks like we're looking out the window, which my character is looking out the window. Obviously, we got to be able to with the horn. In fact, I can still see my reticle. It's crazy. You would have thought I would have been able to blend in perfectly with that steam. I guess not. My reticle is still visible. I think it's because the steam is a different shade of white. Yes, white can have different shades. For all you people who didn't know, yes, white can have different shades. Alright, we should probably start slowing down. Alright, we're approaching the station now. And we also got a level crossing here, which is also cool. And obviously we got some cars here. Okay, we kind of stopped a little too far. Okay, we kind of stopped a little too far away from where we were supposed to stop. Let's move up a little bit. And stop right about there. Nope, wrong door. Left doors. Now the people are supposed to be in the... Hey, does that person have the same character model as my driver? Well, does it matter? No, not really. Alright. Then, let's hold up. Okay. These brakes supplied. We don't want this train to go off and accidentally pass a signal of danger. Alright, we got Washford, which is a bit farther away, but well, we can still get there. Yeah, it's a bit farther away, 2 miles. But yeah, we can manage that. And that's a really tight gap between the engine and the platform. I have no idea what this head code means, but I should probably just keep that here because we want this head code signifying ordinary passenger. Like, for example, this head code looks like locomotive, meaning it's not carrying any rolling stock like any freight cars or coaches. And over here, this lamp code means perishable goods. Obviously, we're not carrying any fish or anything like that. And over here, and here means carrying minerals. And 2 lamps on each side means express passenger work. Okay, we should start opening up the regulator a bit more, as we are on an incline. And all lamps over here mean that this is the royal train. Obviously, it isn't the royal train. But I think this means empty passengers. Obviously, we carry passengers. So we can just set to this normal head code, meaning ordinary passenger. As you can see, this $4, it doesn't look like it was meant for express work. Oh, yeah, the top speed is 100, but I think this speedometer is pretty wrong. I think the because top speed is a tad bit slower than that. But hey, it's trains. I mean, it's realistic, but sometimes it's not accurate. Okay, especially when it comes to physics. These crash physics are... They, you can't even consider the crashes for real. If one wheel comes off the track, then you'll go flying into outer space, I swear. And ironically, when I was just goofing around while doing the West Somerset Railway, and I was trying to, do some shunting work with a Class '09, but somehow my train derailed. I don't know how. I don't know how it derailed. It just some. I was just trying to pull one singular coach, and then I was at the switch points. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I got stuck there. I tried to go in reverse so I could get myself unstuck, but then I looked at the wheels, and then I realized that I was derailed. I was off the track. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why that happened, but it happened, so, can it event? sometimes my, sometimes my own comedy amazes me. But for the record, that wasn't really that funny. But, still, you gotta admit, it was, pretty funny if I do say so myself. And I think that 20 sign means that we should at least be going 20 miles per hour or under. Oh, the sign means I was, yeah, the sign. Well, yeah, I can't talk. We obviously knew that the sign meant that we had to go, 20 miles per hour, because it said 20, which probably means that we have to go 20 miles per hour, but if we say mph, miles per hour. And yes, I was able to convert it from kilometers per hour to miles per hour. Since I'm an American, and I know nothing about kilometers. So yeah, I'm an American, so that's why I know nothing about kilometers. So yeah, I'm glad I changed it to miles per hour. I don't know what kilometers per hour is in miles per hour. You expect me to know that? I know nothing about kilometers. I know nothing about Celsius. I don't know anything about that. Okay. So I don't know anything about kilometers. I don't know anything about Celsius. I only know miles and Fahrenheit. Okay? Okay. So I'm just sort of, That's just so for some reason we're slowing down. Need to open up the regulator a bit. Okay, so now that I think about it, I might split this video up into two parts. Because this is already this is already like 20 something minutes longer. And I can't turn this into a 41-minute video. I'm just gonna have to make a part two. I wanna make a 40-minute video. Probably not even 40, possibly 50. Ugh, God, no. So I'll just make this will be part one, then I'll make part two, then I'll upload those two separately, and then one day I just might decide to finish them both as one video. Yeah. You already see what's going, right? Yeah. Oh. So yeah, after we stop at Washford, I just editing that video, and then I'll start building part two, I guess. And Washford. And after that will be Blue Anchor Station. Then I can stop at Dunster. Then Minehead. Simple enough, I guess. Yeah, I stop at Blue Anchor Station. Then I'll switch to the Jubilee class. I'm not doing that all in one video. We're doing that in a part two. Let's see what. Oh god, that sounds stupid. It sounded so stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh man. Just another toot of the whistle. Oh, so that's where the whistle is. Oh, that's weird. Well, the whistle is just its little lever or lever. Potato. So the blow the whistle is you gotta pull this little lever. Oh, it is connected to the whatever this thing is. So it is connected to the whistle. Maybe I should have spawned some trains there to make this seem like, more real. Yeah, I should have spawned like some like '09 shunters to make the scene more realistic, Oh. You'd be lucky if you get to live in this house. You get to see trains pass by all the time. So yeah, that was part one of this West Somerset rail tour. And, yeah, see you. Wouldn't want to be you. So, part 2 now. And, alright, hold on. Game likes to freeze on the map. It tends to do that, but we're good. All of these, but yeah, this is part 2. Welcome to part 2. We're currently on the West Somerset Rail Tour. This is part 2. And we're currently gonna go to Blue Anchor Station, where, like I said in part 1, we'll switch to the Jubilee class. Ooh, that grass is a nice addition. As you guys can see. This is the coupling. Okay, I'll just maybe slow down a little bit. That's just too fast. Hold on, we're gonna apply a bit of braking force here. Jeez, that downhill slope. You gotta be careful on these downhill slopes. One moment, just be at like 10 miles per hour. And the next, you're going over 60. So you gotta be careful on downhill slopes. See, the regulator's closed. See, the regulator's closed, and I'm. Will the sander help? God, downhill slopes. You gotta love them. Not. Hey, cut. Be careful on downhill slopes. Never know what could happen. Like I said, you go 10, then you find yourself going 50. That's just how it is. That's just the way it is. Okay, I'll stop the scenes. I'm gonna stop singing those songs and just okay, go. Yeah, man. And yeah, this is great. So yeah, we're actually maintaining some speed limit. Okay, not anymore. Not even a bit of braking force is gonna stop us. I hate always having to apply a small bit of braking force. But you know, downhill slopes they'll just kind of, it's just, you know, just. You see, look at this. I'm trying to maintain the speed limit, but thanks to this downhill slope, I can't. So I constantly keep having to apply the brakes and then release them, and then it's just a whole mess. We're gonna have to break some 10% application. Just so we can try to maintain the speed limit, in which we're not maintaining the speed limit. Jeez. Oh, okay. It just, yeah, we have to maintain the speed limit, or at least try to. And as you guys can see, we're 4,000 feet away from the station, so we can, yeah, we can switch to the Jubilee. That is, if we don't pass a signal at danger because of these darn downhill slopes. Just too much. I just don't know. Okay, we need to maintain that speed limit. Okay. Okay, so we're actually getting the yeah. 4,000 yeah, we're 1,000 feet away, so this is good. This is actually good. I believe we're actually making yes, this is perfect. We're not on downhill slope anymore. And we need to stop before the signal. Oh god. I'm driving over the speed limit. The speed limit that's supposed to be obtained with you. We're just gonna make a slow and steady approach into the station. Just slow, steady, not too bad. Not too bad. Slow and steady approach. As you can see, there's the Jubilee class waiting to be taken control of, which will happen right after I get right after I see the station. And the level crossing is actually blocked here, meaning that there are cars going by, because, when a level crossing is like blocked like that, when the gates are closed. Just gonna have this on. Guys, good, we should just now be exiting our train. Oh. may have spawned the Jubilee class a little bit too close. Well, not too close to level crossing, but still. So this one is named Keith. Hello, Keith. Yes, I wish to take control of this beautiful. We'll stop at Dunstan, as per usual. Thank you. Check switches. Excuse me, can the signal change? Check switch. Oh my god. You like your signal. Hey, yo, buddy! Yo, buddy, we got a train trying to leave here. Hey, yo, buddy, got a train trying to leave here. It would be very nice of you to change the signal. Oh, are these old coaches? Hey, that's a nice little addition. Could have added a bit more detail, but that's beside. Check switches. Oh, God. I can't. I'm actually questioning why. Just why? Why are you making me wait at a red signal when you can literally go right now? So, I'm gonna need you to change the signal so we can go. What are you doing? The switch is seriously broken. It's something. It has to be a way where I can get these things to switch to green. Why can't I pull the lever? I need to get somewhere. So the signal is on lunch break. Bro, now is not a time to be on lunch break. I need to go. If I have to delete this Jubilee and respawn, then I very much will. Deny check switch. I'm checking the switches. You want? Fine. Since you really. Oh my god. Yeah? This one's fine. A Jubilee class. Right here. Right in front of you. I spawned it past the switch. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now let me go. Oh, and this one's Bahamas. Name Bahamas. Hello, Bahamas. Why are you named Bahamas? Now, if you would let me go, I need to go somewhere. Oh, don't beep at me. Thank you for opening the level crossing. And to literally delete a train because of that. Signalman was on lunch break. Somebody fire him. North British locomotive, 1935 Queen's Park Works. Company Glasgow. Okay, so we just took control of the Jubilee class. It's fine, just because they wouldn't take the Springboks. Look, I'm tired. Don't regret. After this meal's up, I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Why that you just finished? I have no idea. And as you can see, there's already trains and stuff over here at Minehead Station. Probably for like reading or something. Wait, why am I slowing down? Oh, there's an incline, obviously. Have to release a bit of steam. Since we're on it, since we're on it up, since we're uphill. Okay, so this is a serious turn. Seriously, that's a very sharp turn right there. Wait, no, I'm not trying to do that. Oh, God. So help me. So that's a little dirt road. A very sharp turn for some reason. Also, who'd be driving on a bunch of grass? I need little answers. And obviously, you got the water tank. You can open and close. I like that feature. I like it a lot. I wonder how it would have felt right going around in these coaches back in like the 30s to 50s or something. Yeah, like 30s to 50s. Oh, who am I kidding? I can just. Oh, who am I kidding? If I wanted to, I could just go see a Jubilee now. They have a lot. They have a lot of them in preservation. So I know what it. So I can figure out what it feels like to be inside one of those coaches. Honestly, because the Jubilee class did survive into a few of them anyway. And I'm probably driving way too over the speed limit. Speed limit is 10, I'm going 20. So... And the station is right there, so, yeah. Oh, great, and now we're going down. You already know what happens when you go down. You're gonna try to maintain the speed limit at the low. You'll be blessed if you can even reach a speed of 15. You'll be blessed if you can even reach 16. You'll be blessed if you can even reach 10 miles per hour. It would be a miracle if you even reached 10 miles per hour. That's how hard it is. Oh, no, I'm not trying to stop now. Thank you. Dunster. And we'll end up at Minehead. Right, so now the Sims what at Dunster. It's where Dunster. We can now go to Minehead, which will be our last stop. Oh god, no, we don't want wheel slip down. Yep, we're off and moving. Off to Minehead we go. Okay. Why aren't there any gates? I understand that the drivers know. I understand that the drivers in the cars know to stop. But shouldn't there be, like, any gates? For when a train is passing by, there should be gates there. Like that one level crossing from earlier. And again, nice attention to detail. So we got nice attention to detail on the trains, but on the cars, no. No detail whatsoever. They're just shiny. And they have their headlights on. Honestly, if you live in this house, then props to you. You get to watch the trains pass by all the time. Consider yourself lucky if you live in one of those houses. You get to see trains pass by all the time. Literally every day. As you can see on the clock, it's 11:12. Oh, and then I got a notification. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we're 6,000 feet away from Minehead Station. If I'm not mistaken, this is 460 tender? Yeah, 460. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, I think this has the 460 wheel configuration. Oh, nice. What does this bar do? I have literally no idea. I have no idea what this is. Oh, we can get a nice B shot or something. Okay. Yeah, we moved to the heads-up display in there. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. It looks like it actually looks like that. Doesn't even look like that we're driving the train. It looks like we're off of the train. Cool. Oh, look at the cows! I've got some cows just chilling, some grazing, one of them laying down. Yeah, it's just cool. Yeah, we got the grazing on the grass. some just chilling, and one of them is just laying down, doing nothing. Even I had a link there for no particular reason at all. We are now 4,000 feet away from the station. And once we pull in there, we will see a few other trains. But we're not going to take control of any of them. We're just going to walk around and look at them, you know? We started with the British Rail Class 09. We ended with the Jubilee. Why start with the British Rail Class 09? I have literally no idea. Norton? I think if you look closely, you might actually see the station. I think I'll just screenshot this and then zoom in to see if you can see the station from there. 15,000 feet. Oh yeah, you can't see the station. What am I thinking? And yeah, the dome, the boiler, the wheels, nameplate, whistle, funnel, buffer beam and buffers, the tender. That's like an that's if the tender was just an engine, then obviously if the tender became a train, then it would be it would just be like probably like it would be like an 060 tank engine or something. Like 2,000 feet away, we're almost there. Exactly where does this road start? It seems to just abruptly end, like, right here. At least they actually have those little arms or whatever those are to, you know, stop the cars. Unlike one of those other level crossings that didn't have anything, no gates, no nothing. You just see it, and then you have to stop. There's no gates to let you know that there's a train coming. Let's be clear about there's a train coming. It's there's trains. Makes sense. Everything makes sense. I mean, all things make sense. Yeah, we're pulling into the station right now. And there's also a British Rail Class 47, some Class 09s over there, some coaches. I will walk around this place. Stop. I'm gonna walk around this place. Just to give, like a little tour around here. There we go. And we have officially stopped at the station. Let's unlock the doors. Now, we... Yeah, so this is the LMS Jubilees cab, obviously. We're just gonna make everything go back to normal. Okay, let's keep this mid-gear. And yeah. So yeah, we have obviously the LMS Jubilee class, number 45596. We have the British Rail Class 47, number D1948. What, what the heck does 2J72 mean? I don't know. And I'm going to show you the interior of the cab. Yeah, this is how it looks. So I'm not going to drive it anywhere, just to show you the easier. You need to know if you want to drive this. This is the driver's brake. It's a neutral shutdown mode. Headlight, which is brake. The throttle, that's the master key. If you want to access all the, well, the reverser and the stuff. Yeah, so that's the reverser. You can put it to off, reverse, engine only, and forward. You get throttle. I want to give you a tour of one of these coaches. Yes, this one. So we got a coach here. We have nice, comfortable looking seats. This looks pretty good. Hey, what's up, buddy? Alright. I think that's the brake coach, or one of the brake coaches. Yeah. I just went through all the coaches. Then we make our way over to these BR Class 09s. This one's number D3671 and D4114. So over here is where you can get the marker lights on. We have two driver's seats for some strange reason. We have the driver's brake, the master switch, that walkie-talkie thing that you can use to contact the signaler, and the throttle. And a second. Yeah. And yeah, that was pretty much it for the West Somerset Railway. Oh, and there's a water tank. Might be a good time to fill up on water. I'm just gonna show you how this water tank works. I'm just gonna get... Oh, let's get Flying Scotsman. basics ones. That's mean as an example. Line up, water tank open. Water valve, water tank on. And line up. And well, we gotta go a little bit further. Gotta go a little bit further up. That's what I'm trying to fill up because you don't want to get the coal wet. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, as a demonstration, I'm gonna show you exactly what you need. Perfect, perfect. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, maybe back up a little bit more. You're not filling up anything. And there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go! Yes! I mean, so yeah, you just need to grab the hose, put the hose in the water tank, and yeah, you filled up with your tank of water. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that was it. Jesus, was a long video. Bye. Oh, yeah. Oh, whatever. Just bye.